Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is the part 2 of a 3-part tutorial for this squares and triangle bralette, and this is the triangle pattern. Let's start. Okay, first is to make again a magic circle using only one finger, so it will be smaller. Now for the first row, let's chain 2 and make 9 double crochet inside this magic circle. Now that we are done with the 9 double crochet, we will pull this tail of the magic circle to close it and make a semicircle. And then chain 2 and turn. For this second row, same as in the square, this will be the 3 double crochet cluster, but the first and the last stitch will be different. So first stitch will be a double crochet there just after the chain 2, and then chain 1, and for the next stitch we will do the 3 double crochet cluster. I already taught you guys how to make this cluster on our previous video in the square pattern. If you haven't watched it yet, go ahead and watch it first. After the cluster, we will make chain 1 and then repeat it 6 more times for a total of 7 3 double crochet clusters. Now that we have 7 3 double crochet cluster, this first and last stitches will serve as the 8th cluster. So we will have exactly the half of the square pattern, which is the 8th 3 double crochet cluster for row 2. So go ahead, for the last one, make 2 double crochet cluster. Then before we complete this second row, we show you to compare. This is the second row, and we will be doing this third row with the corner spaces. Go ahead, make 4 chains, and then turn. So these 4 chains will serve as the space here in the corner. But first, to start the third row, go ahead and make 4 double crochet cluster on chain 1 spaces of the previous row. I also showed how to make this 4 double crochet cluster at the previous video. After that cluster, chain 1, and then repeat that 3 more times, and that will be 4 double crochet clusters per side. And don't forget the chain 1. On to the last one for this side. After the fourth one, chain 2, and that will be the top of the triangle, and this is one side. Go ahead, make 4 double crochet cluster 4 more times for the other side in the chain 1 spaces. And again, don't forget the chain 1 in between of the clusters. After that fourth one, chain 1, and then we will do the bottom border with the space here. So we will just do a double crochet, but make it as loose as possible so it will be aligned with the arc. Go ahead, insert your hook, and then pull it to be aligned on the side of this arc, and make a loose double crochet like this. Okay, to finish this row, chain 4, and we will do the fourth row. Make triple crochet on that first space in the corner 3 times. and that will serve as the corner stitches. And then for the next space, make 3 double crochet, three half double crochet on the next, and then again 3 double crochet on this fourth space. For the top corner space, we will do again 3 triple crochet, and that is one side. Chain 1 and then repeat this pattern on the other side. After with these 3 triple crochet, to be the same on this other side, should chain 1 and then make a loose triple crochet, and that will be aligned on the chain of this previous row. Insert your hook on the last chain and then complete the triple crochet loosely. So we have now our triangle, and for the end of this row, chain 3, turn your work, and we will do the 5th row, which is a row of double crochet, but for this one we will do front loop only, since we are now working at the back side of our project. So to start, first is to make 2 double crochet inside that space in the corner, and then for the next one, just start with this first stitch. As you can see, we will do a front loop only double crochet. as shown in the video. Continue doing that front loop only double crochet for the rest of the chains in this side. And as you can see, that will create the line here in front. So we will be able to determine which is the front side and the back side of our project. This side should have 19 double crochet including the corners. So let's count. This 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So we will include the 2 more that we will do in the top corner. These ones. Or these 2. And we are finished with this first side. Go ahead, chain 1 and then repeat that process on the other side. 2 double crochet inside the top corner and 1 front loop only double crochet on each chains of the previous row. We are now at the 16th, 17th, and the last 2 on the corner space, which is the 18th and the 19th stitch. After that, chain 1. We will do the bottom stitch for this. And now we need to yarn over. Insert your hook in line with these bottom stitches of the previous row and make a loose double crochet for the bottom. Before we start with the 6th row, chain 3, 3, and then turn your work. We will now do the row with spaces. First is to make 2 double crochet here in the first space or the corner space. Next is to chain 1 and skip 1 stitch. That is for the spaces like this row. So skip one, and then do the double crochet on the next stitch like so. Chain one, skip one, and then double crochet on the next. Repeat this process through the top of this triangle. For this side, you should have a total of 9 double crochet, not including the corners. So that is the 9th. For this side, chain 1 and then put 2 double crochet on the top space. Chain 1 and then 2 double crochet again. And then repeat that for this side. Chain 1, skip 1 stitch, and then do double crochet on the next one. For the last corner, you will do 2 double crochet on this corner space, chain 1, and then double crochet for the bottom stitch. Again, aligned with the stitches of the previous row. This is what it looks like now. And for the 7th row, we will do a row of double crochet. And again, we should chain 3 and then turn our work to start with the 7th row. As a repeated process on the corner, put 2 double crochet on that space, corner space, and then put 1 double crochet on each stitch of previous row, including the chain 1 spaces. After that, 2 will be the space, and then on the top of this stitch, and so on. When you reach the top space, same as the previous row, you should put 2 double crochet. Okay, that's it for this side. You should have a total of 27 stitches, including the 2 on the bottom corner and the top corner. For the other side, again, chain 1, make 2 double crochet in the same top space, and then 1 double crochet on each stitch and chain 1 spaces of the other side. For the bottom stitch, chain 1 and then double crochet loosely in line with this last or the stitch of the previous row. Just a reminder, this last stitch is not included in the 27 stitches for each side. And yes, only one row left. But first, chain 2. This is a row of half double crochet. Turn your work, and then first is to put 2 half double crochet on the corner space. This is constant for every row. Again, the second one. After that, you can go ahead and put 1 half double crochet on each stitch. We are now almost at the top, or we are at the top part of our triangle. We will skip this stitch and directly do 2 half double crochet here in the space at the top. So the total stitches for this side will be 30 to match the square pattern. Okay, we can pleat now this first side. That's total 30, skipping this one stitch. Now chain 1, put double or 2 half double crochet on the same space in the top, and 1 half double crochet on each stitch across the side. Here again, at the end of this side, we'll skip this last stitch and straight do 2 half double crochet on the end space or corner space. Make sure to stretch this half double crochet like this, so it will be aligned and it will not be curved in the bottom corner. Chain 1 and then we will do the last stitch for this triangle pattern, that is to put 1 half double crochet in the end very loosely like this. Chain 1 and then cut your yarn. Pull through that excess yarn and tighten to make a knot. This is it, guys. This is the finished triangle pattern. As you can see, it's still curved on the side, but that's okay. And this is the first triangle I made. This has straighter sides. So as you can see here, to know the front, you should see this line. This is just like the square pattern, and you see at the back we don't have that overlapping stitch line. And for this one, this is the front, as you can see. And this is the third triangle, and this is the front also. So we are complete with the triangles and squares. So that's it, guys, for this video. Go ahead and complete your square and triangles for this project. And for the next part of this video, the last part, we will put all of this together to make the complete bralette. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and like this video and click the notification bell for you to be updated on the next one. See you on our next video. Bye, guys!